We're back. Wine and Whiskey with Steve is back. The only one of us made it back. As you can see, there's only me here. Maestro, unfortunately, our luggage was too heavy, so I had to leave her in France. Merlot, right bank Bordeaux. Oh my God! Well, this I like this wine. Oh my God! Don't tell me this was the synthetic cork. Right bank Bordeaux, 2014 Merlot dominance, 30 bones. 92 points. I like the wine, gave me goosebumps, but now I'm a little nervous, right? If I'm saying it's Bordeaux, depending on where it's coming from and the producer, this could be an $80 Bordeaux. Or it could be a really good value, $20 Bordeaux. I don't know. Hello everybody and welcome back. We're back. Wine and Whiskey with Steve is back. Where the heck have we been all this time? July, August, where have we been? We've been to London to visit the Queen. Oh no, bad joke. Oh, bad joke. I forgot about that. But anyways, we were in France looking for some wine country romance maybe. Yeah, and we found some. And Maestro and I had a very nice time in France, and if you're interested in anything that we saw, we did, ate, tasted, stuff like that, please check out our Instagram, Wine and Whiskey with Steve. Okay, I'm not going to go into any detail in it here on the show, because in the show we're about tasting, we're about finding value in the glass, and you know, why the heck has it taken us, we've been back now for about a month, but unfortunately only one of us made it back. As you can see, there's only me here. Maestro, unfortunately, our luggage was too heavy, so I had to leave her in France. Oh boy, we got lucky on the way back. Our luggage was heavy. It was over the limit. We had to buy extra suitcases. Thankfully, Customs Canada was very forgiving. Can you say that? So, all in all, everything worked out. Beautiful trip, beautiful adventure. But very glad to be back and getting ready to fall into fall, right? September 29th right now. So October's coming. First day of October is on Saturday, and we're going to Vineland for their harvest dinner. So looking forward to that very much. 5 o'clock to 9:30. Nice meal, good wine. Okay, but speaking of good wine, that is what we're hoping to find in these glasses today. And those of you out there that are new to the show, so we do everything blind here. So it could be a $10 wine, could be a $100 wine, $200 wine, whatever it is. All we know that these wines are red, and they're reported by Maestro, right? That's pretty much it. Can't tell you where the heck they're coming from. That's going to be up to me, my nose, and palate, and a little bit of prayer and luck to deduce that one. And it's been a while since we've done one of these, so palate is fresh and primed and ready to get into these. And again, yeah, so looking for that hashtag value in the glass, because you know, sometimes you're drinking wine that is, you know, costing you 80, 90 bucks, but can you get it for maybe 20 or 30 somewhere else? Yeah, you can. So that's what we're here to do on the show. Okay, provide a little bit of wine info for you, some recommendations, so that you can walk into your liquor store out there. For us, it's the LCBO, and you can make some purchases with confidence. Okay, you may not like what's in your glass, but at least it's going to be value. And why is that important? Because it allows you to experiment confidently and to grow your palates. Okay, again, when it comes to what you like, you are the master of your own palates, but you always want to grow your palates, and you only do that by tasting new things. Okay, and when you walk into the liquor stores here at the LCBO, my God, you have wines from everywhere around the world, right? It's not like when we just visited Bordeaux, you know, and you go into some of the liquor stores there and, oh, it's just Bordeaux. Okay, so forget about even Burgundy or Cote du Rhone or, you know, Barolo and Chianti and, you know, Malbec from Argentina. No, so you walk into liquor stores here at LCBO, US, there's a lot more diversity, a lot more options out there. So it can be very, very overwhelming when you're walking into these stores and you see, you know, thousands of different bottles. So anyways, here to provide a little bit of guidance so you can make informed decisions that give you quality in the glass. value in the glass. Okay, so we have 5 wines ahead of us today. And so we're going to go off by nosing them. And then from there, we're going to be looking at, I guess first thing we want to look for is varietals. Okay, what do we think, what grapes are inside here? And then after that, we'll try to pinpoint region, appellation, and then we'll get into perhaps vintage, price point, and then give it a score. Without further ado, any questions? Before I forget though, please tell me what's in your glass. It's been a while, guys, and so we came off the summer. What did you have over the summer? Were you drinking some rosés? Were you drinking some Sauvignon Blanc, Sauvignon Blanc, some Riesling? What were you drinking to keep you cool and relaxed through the summer months? And now as we transition into fall, what's in your glass? Are you switching to maybe some Gamay and some Pinots? Okay, let me know. And who knows, maybe from tasting these wines here we find a good Thanksgiving wine, okay? And we can recommend something to go with your turkey and cranberry sauce and stuffing and all that good stuff. Let's get into the tasting. Okay, so Maestro, again, thank you for this lineup. Very excited for this. Okay, here we go, wine number 1. So color-wise, he is looking to be, it's like a blood red, like orange and brick toward the rim. So maybe this guy has a little bit of age on him. So far, we have not had any vanilla bombs on the show. Let's hope we keep it that way. I'm liking the nose. It's got lots of good wood in there. Some cedar cigar box happening. I'm getting red fruits, and cherries and raspberries. More toward the cherry side. Interesting. I like this nose a lot. Yep, I'm salivating. And it's got quite decent legs on them too. You can see that. Maestro, did you put the best wine first today? I know, you felt bad for me. All these dry months without tasting. Okay, so yeah, so that cedar cigar box is happening. Bright red fruits. Off the nose, I already have an idea of where we're going to with this, but I want to see on the palate, so here we go. Oh my God! Well, this is getting goosebumps. I like this wine. Oh my God, don't tell me this was the synthetic cork. Merlot, right bank Bordeaux. I think I've discovered what's happened with this wine here. And what's getting it for me now is the tannins coming from the wood. The red fruits are quite present on this. As he's opening up, he's getting a little bit more plummy. But he definitely has that cedar cigar box. Oh, look at the legs on this guy. This is what? This has got to have some age. 2014? 2014? Maybe Merlot Bordeaux. And maybe a splash of, maybe it has a splash of Cab Sauv in it. I don't know, but I think it's Merlot dominant. This is really well made wine. I'm really liking this a lot. This is very, very good, well integrated French oak. It does have some Cabernet Sauvignon in it, so this could be like maybe 60% Merlot, a little bit, 30% Cab Sauv. I think I'm gonna go right bank. Right bank, Bordeaux, Merlot dominant, 2014, 30 bucks. Right bank Bordeaux, 2014, Merlot dominant, 30 bones, 92 points. I like the wine, gave me goosebumps. But now I'm a little nervous, right? If I'm saying it's Bordeaux and the same right bank, you know, depending on where it's coming from and the producer, Jesus, this could be an $80 Bordeaux. Or it could be a really good value, $20 Bordeaux. I don't know. Okay, but I say 30 bucks is a fair price for that guy. Thanks, Maestro. That was a nice way to start. Tannins. Okay, here we go. Wine number 2. Wine number 2. We're still going to be staying in France with this guy. We just tasted like, wow, it's been a whole week in Bordeaux, right? Tasting left bank, right bank, Grand Cru Classé, 1855 all over the place. I figure I'd be more attuned to Bordeaux at this point, going left bank, right bank, but it's tough when it comes to blind tastings. Okay, here we go. This color here, this guy also is showing a bit of age. I'm going to take this off. Oh, nice crimson cayenne type. It is showing some age too. I'd say maybe 2016. It's got a nice nose again though. Good job, Maestro. I'm making my olfactory senses nice and happy, making my palate happy. I think my feelings are going to be hurt when I get these wrong. This is tough. I'm liking this nose a lot too. And again, I'm smelling some good wood again. Good wood. Like for me, again, I'm smelling Bordeaux, but am I maybe smelling a Bordeaux blend from Canada, from Niagara? I don't know. Again, so I'm getting good wood, cedar cigar box. I'm getting plum. It's more toward the red fruits for me. Maestro, these are the same wines. Did you just add a splash of this and that into them? Did you mix them? Oh my goodness, you never know with you. I like this nose. Yeah, I'm gonna go taste. On the palate, I did pick up on blueberries. If I try really hard too, I'm gonna give myself goosebumps again. This is a really nice wine. And again, there's a lot of wood. This is not Bordeaux. It's got legs again. So again, it's hard to pick out the varietals on this because there's quite a good amount of wood, of good quality wood in this. There's a meatiness to them too. It's not Burgundy. It's not champagne. I'm torn with this one because this guy here, it shows good wood, but it's not showing me what I expect to see in Bordeaux. It's not showing me any Merlot or Cabernet. It's not showing me the Syrah of the Rhone. It's not Tanat. It's not from Madiran, based on the color. I take the lid off. Wine number 2. All I smell is beef. He's so meaty. So this is throwing me for a loop. So we already said that, you know, Bordeaux out, Rhone. It doesn't have the strawberry from the Grenache. It doesn't have the blueberry from the Syrah. Like that meatiness, you know, Mourvedre is what's popping into my mind right now, and I can't get past that meatiness. If we are in France, I'm saying that this is Mourvedre. But before I try to go any further with this one, I just want to see, because we know Maestro likes to put themes together, and I'm gonna pan ahead to see if maybe she's got a French theme happening. So we'll just do a quick nose. Okay, so that is taking me somewhere to the Rhone, perhaps. Ripe could be Rhone as well. Different, you know, Rhone's huge. Okay, I know that's okay. That's interesting. I'm gonna save that to the end because that's very unique nose on that one. So that's a banker for me. I like that. At least we have one freaking banker in the lineup. Okay, so going back to this guy, I'm gonna say, yeah, based on that meaty characteristic and the tannins, the wood, lots of good wood, lots of tannins. He's got age to him too, so I would say at least 2014, 2016. Is that okay, Maestro? Can you mean not? Can I say in between that, 2-year buffer? Okay, 2-year buffer. Mourvedre, price point $30. I like him a lot. Again, 92 points for this guy. Now region, this is coming from the Rhone, because where else are you going to pull Mourvedre from? Somewhere south of France. It's got high alcohol from the legs, so I'd say, you know, 14.5 to 15%. Excellent wine. Good tannins. I can still taste the meat on my tongue. It's unbelievable. But I want to save some for the reveal, so then I can be shocked and surprised with that guy. So to wine number 3. Got good extraction as well, but not as dark as the other guys. This is a mouth-watering nose. Mouth-watering. I'm getting blueberries. I'm getting, for me, I'm smelling Rhone. I'm smelling maybe Chateauneuf du Pape. It's really hard to. It smells very ripe. My palate is waiting for this. This is from the Rhone. Again, it's good quality. Black raspberry, Grenache, Mourvedre. Again, the Mourvedre is coming through, but not as much as here. You're getting more Syrah Grenache. This is a Cru Cote du Rhone. Again, either like Gijon d'Az, Lirac, 2016. Price point $25 to $30. Nice blueberry. A little strawberry from the Grenache. Man, again, I like them. This is tough. 92 points. So far, these guys have been all good quality. All from France, it looks like, but again, very different styles. So Bordeaux, Mourvedre, so South France, and this guy too, from the Rhone. I don't know, very few producers that make 100% Mourvedre of what we know. Xavier, right? Le Diable, but this is not as brooding as that was. So yeah, I'm kind of stumped on this guy, number 2. But number 3, I'm looking at 2016 Rhone Larac Gigondas, 92 points, 25-30 bones. Time for the reveal. Chateauneuf du Pape, 50 bones. Going on to number 4. Again, these two smelled on the nose, they were similar to me. So let's see what Maestro has up her sleeve here. She always is trying to make things difficult. Let's just hope that we're in France. Surprise! It's Italy. Color-wise, again, this guy is showing some age too. Strawberry. Maybe this is Grenache dominant. I'm feeling that this is a more Grenache dominant wine from the Rhone. But there's a peppery component to it. I feel this wine here, number 3, has greater depth and complexity, longer finish. It's more quality. Wine number 3. They're both very similar. I'm saying both of these guys, I hope I'm saying, well, numbers 3 and 4, these guys are coming from the Rhone. 3 and 4, I've had 3 and 4 before, maybe even Roussillon. I don't know. Bastide is coming to my head. Miraflores. I think that's Grenache Syrah, but the colors throw me off. The colors throw me off because I'm seeing age on it. Well, maybe I'm just off today because I'm seeing all of these. It's like 2016s, 2014s, 2016s. I don't know what's wrong with me. This is really good quality. Number 4, number 3, when I nose them, very similar to each other. Number 3 has more quality than number 4. Number 3, originally I said, was some type of a cru from the Rhone, Larac, Gigondas. This could even be Chateauneuf du Pape, number 3. I don't know. But then I said it was $30, right? So number 4, it's from the Rhone. I'd say price point $20 to $25. Vintage, again, it's showing me some age. I don't know what to say. 2016 again. I feel like I'm a broken record here. I don't know with 2016, 2014, but 2016, which was a good vintage, right? Very warm, very ripe, high alcohol, which is evident on these guys. But yeah, point wise, 91 points. Still really good wine. And yeah, I think that's all I can say. Syrah Grenache into that guy. Good stuff. And then there was 1. Nope, 5. This guy, I gave him a nose and I said this was the banker. Let's just hope that this really is the banker. I don't know. It's very purple, and very young, very grapey. So young, grapey, gamay. Violets, lots of violets in here. In color and on the nose. Yeah, very ripe. Very nice. Let's see if my palate is going to prove me right or prove me wrong. So gamay, we're looking for some high acid. We're looking for very little tannins. There's no tannins whatsoever in that, but it's also lacking acid. It's nice. It's a good. Geez, I don't know why it's reminding me of Turkey right now. Cranberry. Just because it's so smooth, and Turkey, is quite light to medium bodied. So this would be yeah. This is a good Turkey cranberry wine. Yeah, nice, easy drinking. Nothing wrong with it. A touch like on the sweeter side though. Ripe. $15. 2020 vintage. 88 points. What else can I say, Maestro? I don't know. You just look at me like a blank slate. And I'm on the firing squad. My head is on this slab for slaughter. You know, this is the end of me. This was really. I found it to be difficult. I don't know why. And it seems like we have all French wines in front of us, perhaps one from each region that we visited. Is that the theme? So we started off in Bordeaux. Hey, wait a second. Maybe I just found the damn theme, right? Because we ended up in Burgundy. Well, we ended up in Champagne, but obviously this is not Champagne, right? At least I can get that right. So if we start off in Bordeaux, number one is your Bordeaux, so thank God. After there, though, we went to, we did left bank, right bank, then we went to Sauternes. That's obviously not the Sauternes, but we did go to Madiran, so maybe this is a freaking Tannat and it's not Mourvedre. It was meaty as heck, took me to Mourvedre. But then after that, we took our trip down to Saint-Chinian, right, Rousselin, and then we went to the Rhone. Chateauneuf du Pape, these guys here, right? So again, we're looking at Syrah, Grenache, Mourvedre. This is what's happening with 3 and 4. This is my Chateauneuf du Pape, perhaps, and this is my whatever. I said this was high quality, number 3. I said it was either a Cru or Chateauneuf du Pape. Let's do it. It's time for the reveal. Let's do it. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Wine number 1. Here's the reveal. Oh my goodness, man. After 3 months? It was about 3 months since our last tasting, right? Gee whiz. Okay. So, this guy I said he was Bordeaux. I said he was Merlot dominant. I said 2014 to 2016, I believe. I said $30, 92 points. Oh my God, let's hope for some high shoulders here. Okay, high shoulders. Good punt. Cork, Corvind. Other than that, he's a Bordeaux. What else can I say? Left bank, right bank. Oh, let's just hope he's not $120. It was good, right? That's a good quality. $30. Here you go, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Hey. Hey, 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 okay. What the heck? You know what? Yes, hey, I'm happy, okay? I'm happy with this. This is good because this guy, goes for about 40 bones. Hey, 35. Okay, I said 30. So that's not bad. That is damn good. 2016. Medoc, so Cab Merlot. Okay, so I said 60% Merlot. What's the actual breakdown? We're gonna have to search that up and see what's happening with that, right? So yeah, that was good. I loved it. It gave me goosebumps. Loved the wine. No problems there. Wow, I'm happy with this. This is value. So good. Yes, I'm happy. Yes, yeah. 14.5%. Legs, cedar, good stuff. All right, I was in the ballpark. Decanter gave this guy 97 points. I only give him 92 points. Maybe I'm being a little bit stingy because of all the wines that we had, right? So, yeah, but yeah, no, I would buy that again for sure, 100%. I like this. This was a good wine. Okay, here we go. Wine number 2. So wine number 1 was a success. Bordeaux. Number 2, I said that this guy was. This was a tough one. Number 2, this guy, I said he was Mourvedre because of the meatiness. He was very, very meaty wine. But then when we looked at the lineup and said, hey, this was each of the regions perhaps that we visited, right? Because we went from Bordeaux, we said, and go back and look at it. So this guy would be something then from Madiran, right? Which would then be Tannat, which would make me wrong in my Mourvedre, I guess. But again, very similar grapes. Ah, son of a gun. Hey! Okay, listen, you know what? What the heck? Wow. Chateau Buscas. Bouscasse, 2016. So again, I'm right with the damn vintage. Okay, I said Mourvedre, but this guy we know is going to be Tannat. So primarily Tannat, you're looking at 80% plus, splash of Cab and Cab Franc. 14 months, 30% new oak. Crazy. Absolutely fantastic. Love this wine. And when we visited these guys, right, Chateau Montes, Chateau Bouscasse, Alain Brumont is the owner. We spent a whole afternoon, 5 hours, having lunch with the owners, both husband and wife. Incredible. I don't know how many course meal it was. It was a 5-course meal with wine and fabulous wines all over the place. So if you want to see the wines we had, the food we had, it was ridiculous. We're going to be posting that on Instagram shortly. I think we're only up to day 7 or so in our trip. This was about maybe day 14-ish. But if I had to go do the whole trip again with Maestro, one of the reasons to do that trip would be to go back to Chateau Montes, Chateau Bouscasse, to have lunch with this family again. It was about maybe 6 or 7 couples that were dining for lunch with the owners. It was incredible. It was fabulous. One of the reasons to go to France to visit, if you're in France and you're visiting, you have to go to Madiran, however they pronounce it, in the southwest. Chateau Bouscasse, Chateau Montes, Alain Brumont, and family. This is a must visit. We ended up buying a number of wines from there, and thank God we were able to take them back with us on the plane. Thank you, Maestro, for putting this into the lineup. Fantastic. Okay. I did good. I'm 2 for 2. In my head, I'm 2 for 2. Okay, I didn't get Tannat, but I said Mourvedre. Stylistically, I'm 2 for 2 in my head. Okay. And price point. I said $30, right? I know this guy is in the $23 range. This guy is value. Okay, here we go. Reveal number 3. Maestro put the bottle on the table and it was like an earthquake. Boom! So, this guy here, I said this guy was really good quality. It was better quality than number 4. I said both were from the Rhone. I said this was a cru. So, Lirac, Gigondas, Vacqueret, Grenache Syrah, Mourvedre. This could also be freaking Chateauneuf du Pape. I said it was $30, 92 points, 2016-ish. Oh boy. I can already tell. Oh, it's not Chateauneuf du Pape. Okay, so good. I'm going in cru. But it's not Gigondas, not Vacqueret. Because or else they would have the... Whoopsie, that was close. So, maybe it's Lirac. Oh boy, God. Are you laughing at me, Maestro? I'm opening my eyes. Hey! I don't care. What's the vintage? 2019. I was wrong. But I told you I tasted these wines before. I tasted them before. I said it. And that's why. And I said Bastide. And I thought Bastide was number 4. And this was one of my first wines that I fell in love with in 2011. And this was my, I guess, so vintages LCBO program, right? The vintages program at the LCBO, I should go back saying it like that. This was my first vintage wine I bought through the vintage program at LCBO. I have this going back to 2011. I love this wine. This wine is a perfect example of quality. This is value in the glass to the nth degree. I'm getting goosebumps. Okay? I'm doing this blind. Okay? And I'm saying this is cru Cote du Rhone, even comparable to Chateauneuf du Pape. I gave this guy $30. He's $20. He's $20. It is ridiculous, the value of this wine, which is why I have case plus of this from every vintage that we've had it from 2011 up to 2000. Well, I haven't had 2019, but ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Syrah, Old Vine, Grenache. You bought this on sale? Get out of town. Goodbye. Old Vine, Grenache. Ridiculous. Bastide Miraflores from the Roussillon. This is an absolute no-brainer. I don't know what to say. Back in the day, Parker, not Parker Group, Parker himself, 92, 94 points. And since then, every year, whether it's Jeb Dunnick, whoever's doing the Rhone report or South of France report for the Parker Group, this guy is always 90 plus points. And in 2011, the price point of this was $18. He's only gone up $2 in the last decade. That is ridiculous, okay, compared to the other wines out there. Absolutely phenomenal. Thank you. Value in the glass. On to the next one. Okay, here we go. We're live, we're rolling. Number 4 is what we're on right now. So, number 3, coming off of number 3, and comparing it to number 4, I said that number 3 was the higher quality of the number 4. I said they're both from the Rhone region, south of France. Number 3 ended up being from Roussillon, Grenache Syrah. $20, and I said it was $30. This is incredible value. Now we're on this guy here. I said this guy was less quality, and I said the price point was $20 to $25, I believe, for this one, right? Oh boy. He's been Corvined. He's not from Chateauneuf du Pape. He doesn't have any embossing on the glass here, so... But he does have the shoulders, so he looks like he is still from the south of France, and this is from Burgundy, and then I'm just going to paint myself red and then quit. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hey! Oh my goodness gracious. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? There's quality. It's quality. But that's less expensive than this, and I know that. Chateau de Montfaucon. Oh, be careful how we say that one. Cote du Rhone, 2017. So, it's not from a cru. What can we say about this guy? 50% Grenache, Syrah, Carignan, Cinsault. Yeah, well, he's a really good wine. I said it was 92 points still, and I said 2016 again, but this is 2017. $14%, 14.5%. This one gave me more complexity. I'm surprised. Yeah, he's smoother. But that's what you get when you're blending so many varietals, right? Well, this one here, you still have more structure. The varietals come through more and they shine. Whereas here they just blend together, right? Which is what is the intent for these types of wines, like Chateauneuf du Pape. So they'll blend 12 to 15 different grapes in a wine, right? But when you stick with a single varietal, you get more structure that way because there's less muddling, right? There's just so. I do prefer. Yeah, so Chateau de Montfaucon. Faucon? I'm not sure. We spent the whole month in France and we didn't learn any French. Anyways, Faucon, whatever it is. So, I have to correct myself here because I predicted the price of this guy was $25, but I just did, quick research. 19, and I said 20 to 25. So, again, when it came down to these guys here, number 3 and number 4, number 3 is still the better wine for me. Okay, $20, $19, but way more structured, a lot more fruit, a lot more complexity, longer finish. This one's silky smooth, easier drinking. 2019, 2017, but both excellent wines. Okay, both excellent wines. So. But if I had to put my money, I put my money on Mr. Bastide. Okay. Thank you, Maestro. So far, all been value in the glass. Let's see what's happening number 5. Okay, here we go. Number 5. This guy, at first I said he was a banker. I'm like, because of the purple color and like the grapiness on the nose, I thought he was Gamay, but then he lacked the acidity from Gamay, so I said, okay, maybe this is a Pinot, but very, very, very entry level, very, very simple, no length of finish. This guy is coming from either a bag-in-box or he's coming from a screw cap, $15, I said. If this is something that is in the $20 range, I am going to run to the LCBO with the bottle, and I'm gonna exchange it for something else. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I forgot to touch the bottle. Damn. Maestro, you're not on top of me. You're kidding me. And I've had this before. Now, even Maestro, these are the moments that I like, right? Because, okay, Maestro puts these wines in front of me, and I'm nosing and I'm tasting, and she's laughing behind there, like, but yeah, Maestro, I had this, and you don't even remember, you don't even know, you don't even recall I had this, but we even put this in the Gamay video. So I was right with the Gamay. Yeah, but incredibly low acid. So I was right when I said the Gamay. Yeah, okay. I still gonna give myself a point. I said, but this is 20 bones, right? Or maybe 17. Maybe it could be 17. And I like this back in the day when I had this. But this is 2020, very, very vintage, I guess. Very, very grapey, very, very sweet, lacks structure. And this is the problem with climate change now. Okay, Gamay, you're supposed to have a little bit of acidity in there to make it more food friendly. This wasn't food friendly. As I said, this could go with turkey, right? Because sometimes people overcook turkeys. They don't know how to cook a turkey. They make it dry as heck. And this guy is your lubricant to put it down. So yeah, you can go run out there because you have your moms and grandmothers out there that are making that choke on the throat turkey. This will help you. This will save your life. So maybe this is the value in the glass, right? Because this is the lifesaver from all the wines here. This is the one that's worth it the most because life is precious. But yeah, Domaine de la Madone. Il Madone. Il Madone. What are we doing here? Yeah, okay, but $17, $18, I think what he is. Yeah, maybe I had the 2019 vintage, cooler climate. Cooler vintage, a little bit more acidity, a little bit more structure. But yeah, easy drinking, crowd pleasing. Crowd pleasing if your crowd doesn't like a structured, complex wine. I much more easily and readily serve this than this, even than this. These would be my 2 crowd serving wines at Thanksgiving. Okay, low tannins. Nice ripe fruits, silky smooth, no tannins, no acid. Simple, okay? These are your 2 go-to Thanksgiving wines. Go get them, LCBO, $18, $17. I'll double check that on the phone and we'll verify in the roundup. Okay, good stuff, Maestro. So here we are, folks. Value in the glass. Did we find any in these bottles today, in these glasses today? Yes, thanks to Maestro, we did. So kudos, Maestro. So I'm going to do a quick rundown of value in the glass for me and my palate. Okay, and then I'm going to do one for consumers out there because our palates are unique and we have to recommend that way. Okay, not everyone has the same palate. So for me, number 1, top wine of the lineup, top wine of the show. What am I going to go back and buy? Oof. When you can, I really like this. Okay, that's going to be my number 1 palate-wise. Even though the price is more expensive than some of the others, for me, that cigar box, that structure, the complexity of the tobacco, the cedar, this is what I'm liking in my palate right now. Okay, this is going to be my number 1, $35. Le Orme, Omedoc. Number 2, the meatiness of Buscas. Okay, this is coming through for me. I really like the complexity of these two wines. I like the amount of wood that's used in these wines. I like the tannins. These guys will pair very nicely with any type of a cheddar cheese, or obviously with some type of ossobuco, some type of beef with some fat. So the tannins can bind to the protein, bind to the fat, and bind to the proteins. Number 3, easy. Okay, Bastide, and $20. Again, is he best value? It's hard to say. You know, for me at this point, you know, being in wine for over 15 years, I don't mind spending the extra $15 to get the experience that I'm going to get from this glass of wine here, from this bottle. If you don't have that experience behind you, you haven't built your palate up to that point, then this is an absolute no-brainer for $20. Incredible steal. Okay, this is a must-try for everybody out there. This is my number 4. It's interesting. 1, 2, 3. We're going in the order that you presented them in. That's it. That's very interesting. Yeah. And does that reflect price point too? So 35, 23, 20, 17, 18. Or 18. Close. Interesting. Again, very easy drinking, silky smooth. This is your good Thanksgiving wine. Okay, cranberry sauce or cherry compote, whatever you want with your turkey, good to go. And same with this guy over here. Okay, very, very ripe fruits. Very, very little structure. Incredibly easy drinking. So, for me, that's my lineup. Okay, in the order that we did them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, for general public out there, I would say I'm going to be putting these back. I'm going to put, you know what? I'm still going to put Bastide is going to be my number 1, okay, for general public. Then I'm going to put this guy here, okay, Chateau Montfaucon. Then the Madiran. And these guys here, you know, I'm just going to leave them back. Okay, there's a lot of wood in there. There's a lot of tertiary notes in there. You know, slightly austere, you can even say Buscas is. So in terms of food friendly and crowd pleasing, easy drinking guys, these are the guys that you want to go for. Okay, maybe I should be putting the wines out in front instead of the glasses. But so Bastide number 1 for the value. Number 2, number 3. So thank you, Maestro, for not losing your touch. Doesn't look like there's any signs of rust on you. Maybe a little bit of signs of rust on me. I don't think I did too bad though. Score. I scored a point on all of them. I didn't flop. I didn't flop on any. But yeah, so viewers out there, please tell me what you've been drinking. Okay, if you've had any of these wines over here, tell me what you think of them. And Thanksgiving is coming up. Hopefully I see you again prior to Thanksgiving with another video. If not, you can't go wrong. Okay, your Thanksgiving wines, 1, 2, 3, you know, why not throw this guy into the Thanksgiving mix. If you have a nice thick gravy with the turkey, this guy will do nicely with it. And if no gravy and you just have some sauces, cherry sauce, cranberry sauces, you can go with these guys over here. Okay, very, very simple. Okay, guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, check out our Instagram for what we tasted and drank in France for that whole entire month. Very, very interesting stuff, especially if you ever plan to visit France. Okay, until next time, value in the glass. I will cheers to Mr. Well, I think Bastide, Mr. Bastide, because that's what I have the most of left here. So, value in the glass. Thank you, Maestro. Cheers.